Hello vinyl community, this is Randy back today with another video. Today I am jumping on a thread, doing thread response. Thread response to Monotonous Cacophonous. Monotonous Cacophonous, that's a vinyl community channel that has been around for a while. That is Sean. He also has gone by a couple other names in the past, like Kim Gordon Single, and the Vinyl Minimalist. So he started this thread called the Live Thread. The Live Thread. And in this thread, we are supposed to, there are 4 prompts based on the letters of the word live. So the first letter, L, loud. The loudest live record I know of is Deep Purple. I remember reading in Guinness Book of World Records a long time ago that Deep Purple was the world's loudest rock band. So that's my L, loud. Illegal. Illegal. Next record I have to show you is Pink Floyd, the space rock era. This record is illegal because when I look it up on Discogs, it tells me it's illegal to sell this record on Discogs. This is a record that Pink Floyd, the space rock era, Music Legends in Concert. It came with this magazine. I think this was a UK import from around, what was the year on this? I think I got it around 2019 or 2020. And so I guess this magazine just puts out this magazine. I don't know how often they put it out, but it's not all focused on Pink Floyd. It has this first story here about Pink Floyd, but then after that, it has stories about The Who. I think there's a Deep Purple story in here. Rolling Stones. Oh, there's Johnny Gunn. But so I think these are live versions. I'm sure this is like a bootleg. These are live versions. It doesn't really tell where they came from. There's all this stuff that's written on the back. But it's got songs like Interstellar Overdrive, Let There Be More Light, Set the Controls for the Heart of the Sun, Flaming, Astronomy Domine, Power Toe Cage. Fantastic song. Another version of Interstellar Overdrive. Another version of Set the Controls. Another version of Let There Be More Light. So there's a little bit of duplication on that one. But they're live anyway, so there's, sort of, I guess, some improvisation and stuff. So, pretty cool. Gold vinyl, and you got a silhouette there of Roger Waters banging the gong. Cool record. V, the next letter, is for very specific. Very specific. This Government Mule Live album called The Deepest End is very specifically dedicated to Alan Woody. Alan Woody died in 2000 or 2001, and then when he died, Government Mule invited a whole long list of bass players to come into the studio and record their next album with him. It's just a 3-man band at that, well, I guess it was 2-man band at that point. It was just Warren Haynes and Matt Apps, the drummer, were the only ones left. They brought in some guest bass players. They recorded 2 volumes of that, and then, I think in 2001 or 2002 for Jazz Fest in New Orleans, there was one night where Government Mule had a whole long list of these bass players come in and sit in with him. So they did all these Government Mule songs with guest players. So, for instance, some of the guest players are Jack Cassidy, Les Claypool, Roger Glover, Mike Gordon, Will Lee, Jason Newsted, George Porter Jr., Dave Schools, and Victor Wooten, plus some other guest musicians like Bela Fleck, Fred Wesley, Bernie Worrell, Carl Denson. So this is a whole long concert that is dedicated to Alan Woody, the bass player. The booklet that came with it just shows some pictures of some of the bass players. And this is a 2 CD, 1 DVD set. So there's a lot of it on the DVD that you can see live. Quite excellent. And excellent sound. E. Excellent sound is the very last prompt. So for excellent sound on a live album, this Grateful Dead live album. This was recorded at the Fillmore West on February 28th, 1969. The Grateful Dead were recording for a live album during that 4-night run at the Fillmore West. So they recorded all 4 nights of that run with a 16-track tape machine. So this is really, I think, just about the best high-fidelity live recording that you could have gotten from that era. That sounds really excellent. So I think that's it. That is my thread response for the live thread. And I just wanted to tell you that the background music we've been hearing has been this these Special Herbs. This is the record that I showed a week or so ago. This is what that sounds like. Just samples, really. So that's it. Thanks for coming up with this idea for a thread. Sean, it's a good thread. And yeah, that was it. So hope everybody's having a great day. Thanks for watching.